And we are back. Yo, I didn't realize the audio was messed up. I've been using this mic and I think it works better without the mic. So I'm gonna try that because I got this new iPhone and my mics don't connect to that because it got the new woo woo woo. And yeah, I know I said I was doing every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but last night's topic, man, it's got a lot of substance and depth. So like I've been thinking about it all day and I knew I had to do another one because I broke it down how I got single and I didn't really talk too much about the art of being single and successful, right? So the key is to get buff and get busy. Why? From my experience, I've been single for 3 years. In the beginning, when every guy becomes single, our first instinct is like, oh, I gotta smash my way out of all these feelings, right? So we're like so adamant and so pressed to get new, you feel me, new girls, the only thing better than good pussy is new pussy. So, at the end of the day, I don't even know if I could say that. I'm new to this YouTube thing, so hopefully I don't get in trouble. But yeah, so that's the first step. You know what I mean? And it's like when you're in that space, like from my experience, like most of the girls on the market in the dating pool, they're not really checking for those guys because we're not busy enough. We're usually fresh out of a relationship. We're used to spending so much time with this girl. So we're bringing that energy to these next girls that we just want to smash. And we end up talking too much. And you know what I mean? And no girl wants you to be all in their business. And you shouldn't be in a space where you have a lot of time to talk to shorty. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you're going to seem like a simp. And you feel me? That's no way to be when you're just on the dating market. You're just out dating, looking for, girls to smash, right? Because at the end of the day, we're all men. If you're a single man, you can, I'm not going to say should, but you can smash all you want as long as you do it right? So that's one reason why, being busy is a key because no woman is going to be attracted to a guy who has all day to talk to her. You know what I mean? If you're not busy, you got too much time on your hands and you're just thinking about her, talking to her, you're going to come off as a simp, right? And then, right, like busy is because you want to fill your life with things you enjoy, right? Because once you become single, there's this whole portion of your life that's now vacant. You know what I mean? So this is when you can start filling it back in with those things you used to do before you were dating. You know what I mean? It might be kicking it with the boys more. It might be playing the game more. It might be going to the gym more. Whatever your thing is, you know what I mean? You got to start bringing those things back into your life. And it's best if they're not external. You know what I mean? Like going out and partying, kicking it with the boys, smashing girls, playing the game. All that is cool, but those things are just, those things will just numb the pain. You know what I mean? You really want to pour into yourself, right? So the trick is to get busy with things that are revolve around personal development. That's what I did, right? I started reading, I started writing, you know what I mean? It helped me track my thoughts, it helped me, understand how I was feeling. I was getting knowledge from the books, you know what I mean? And then I got creative. I started creating, making music, videos, reels, you know what I mean? Because I've always been a creative person, but it's like all my energy and time was going into this relationship as it should, but it's like I didn't know that I still had this creativity in me like I do now. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have been able to experience it again if I wasn't single. Because like I said in the last video, I was planning on like just settling down, you know what I mean? And like sacrificing for my lady so I could have whatever she wanted. And that would have been just a regular Midwest life, right? And then, not to say that's what all she wanted, but she was down with whatever I was down with, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna put that on shorty like that. But I was ready to settle for whatever compromise I needed to make, right? So that's the busy portion, right? You want to get busy, you know what I mean? Pour into yourself, get buff, you know what I mean? Get jacked, because once you become single again, whether you were the reason why or whether you left the girl, you know what I mean? Part of your self-esteem and charisma and confidence and all that's kind of it took a little notches down, because whether it was your fault, you got to get over the shame and guilt of what you did. And then if it wasn't your fault and you ended up leaving shorty, you know what I mean, you got to process that. Like there's emotions and thoughts you got to go through and realize why you left her, why you got with her, how she became or how you became not compatible for each other anymore. And that kind of take some notches off your self-esteem. And the best way I figured out to bring it back, bro, You get in that gym, take that pre, you black out, my boy, every day, bro. Black out every day. Don't be worried about a physique or an aesthetic, bro. Just go in there to make yourself feel better, bro. And then you'll look up 6 months later, you'll have abs, you'll have veins, you know what I mean? Again, buff and busy, right? And it's like once you get busy and you realize you're pouring into yourself, you start creating, you know what I mean? Other avenues, the universe will bless you with new ideas, new creative avenues. You know what I mean? You'll find yourself in different rooms, different spaces, right? Networking with different individuals, whether it be business, creativity, you know what I mean? You're going to have to go into these rooms and network with these people. And usually in these rooms of busy people, networking or creativity, or like whether it just be you go all in on work, bro, there's gonna be women around, bro. There's gonna be girls around. And if you've been going to the gym, pouring into yourself, reading, writing like you're supposed to, you're gonna have that confidence. You're gonna have that charisma to just fully be your true authentic self, right? And become the, you know, and be that person that's able to go approach a woman and be that person that's able to go, you know, walk down any type of female you want. And plus at this time, bro, like I said in the last video, bro, if you start working on yourself, getting buff, getting busy, pouring into yourself, I don't know what happens. Law of attraction, I don't know. It's above me. It's spiritual, but it's like women see that. Women know, you know what I mean? Women know when you're on point doing your stuff. It's very evident, you know what I mean, to a woman, you know what I mean? And then once you're being your true authentic self, once you poured into yourself, you got buff, you got busy, you've okay with yourself again, you're just going to attract the type of women that you want. It's not going to be even, you're not even going to have to really do too much work. They'll just be attracted to you and your program, right? Because ultimately, it's how to be successful and single, but ultimately, it's just how to be successful as a man, right? You know what I mean? I believe in, you know, the type of man I want to be. I don't want my happiness or my status to ever be tethered to a woman. You know what I mean? I don't want a woman to make me whole. I just want a woman to come in and add to what I already got going on, because I believe I can't make her happy. She shouldn't be able to make me happy. You know, I should like to be around her. She should like to be around me for set of reasons, but we can't make each other happy. We got to be full and happy in ourselves already. You know what I mean? It's like I heard this saying by Mike the Poet, like my house got to be fun already before you get in here. You know what I mean? So we can just have more fun. You know what I mean? So it's like I got to take care of myself first. I don't think that's verbatim what he said, but that's the gist of it. Like I got to take care of myself first before I can take care of anyone else. And a lot of the times, bro, in my experience, bro, that's been my issue in relationships. I've never been in like a fully like in love with myself or fully like my true self. You know what I mean? I didn't take care of all the things I needed to take care of. And by no means is that time for a man to be bringing in a woman into his life. You know, I see so many times today, like it's evident that some dudes are broken or just going after women just for the feeling and just for the physical attraction, right? Vice versa, you know what I mean? I see it on both ends, and it's like those relationships always peril, you know what I mean? Like even if you have a kid, you know, eventually it's gonna crash and burn if you don't take care of yourself, if you didn't take care of yourself fully, right? Because at the end of the day, you're always gonna, you know, once the car, the house, the kid, the money, all that stuff eventually won't make you feel better about yourself until you address the problems, the issues, the things that you know you want to change and fix about yourself and make you happy. Until you address that, bro, you'll never be fulfilled, bro. It doesn't matter how long you've been with that girl. It doesn't matter how good she looks. It doesn't matter how much money you got. So I feel like as a man, you need to become and make yourself whole first and like build yourself up and make yourself happy before. And and this doesn't mean stay single until you do that, bro. Like there's some women out there who will come into your life when you're just on your path doing what you're supposed to do, who will just add to that, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, all the issues you had with the last girl or girls in the past, bro, once you become your true self and be authentically you, you'll attract women that don't even bat an eye for the stuff that X, Y, and Z used to be upset about, or don't do the same things that past person used to do, right? So yeah, that's just a little bit more about being buff and busy, right? That's the goal, bro. Like you got to get buff, you got to get busy. And the buff just stands for pouring into yourself, taking care of yourself, going to the gym, eating right, eating healthy. And busy means go do something, bro. Go try to achieve a goal. Go try to like make something out of nothing. If work is all you got, bro, pour into work. But realize you got to understand like work is not going to cure that feeling inside of you, right? And it's like, in today's society, bro, you can finesse it, bro. You can make your digital footprint look away, post a new car, and send some chicks some money, and you can feel fulfilled. Your instant gratification. A lot of girls are gonna go for a little two bands, a little 2K. You feel me? So it's like you gotta really be vigilant out here, men and women, bro. You don't want to be succumb to these behaviors, because it's like, at the end of the day, if you're having to do all that just to attract a woman, if a woman isn't truly just attracted to you and the way you are, it'll never work, bro. Because eventually there's always going to be someone who can smash her better. There's always going to be someone taller. There's always going to be someone buffer. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure, fellas, that shorty loves you for your true self. So it's like, be exactly who you are. You know what I mean? Because if you're not, you're playing yourself in the end, and you're going to look dumb when it ends, or for whatever reason, because it's like, at the end of the day, you can't be mad at anyone but yourself, because you weren't being yourself. You know what I mean? So, and don't worry about the girl. You know what I mean? This shit is not, it's not life or death. This shit is not gonna make or break you, bro. We out here just hooping, bro. Like, at the end of the day, we just out here getting shots up. You know what I mean? That's all we're doing. A no doesn't, that's all they can say is no, bro. And a no doesn't mean you're a punk, you're weak or less than, bro. That's just a no, bro. You feel me? And there's so many women out here, bro. Like, at the end of the day, there's no reason to be stressing or tripping about a girl that's giving you no attention, or not showing you the things you would like to see, bro. Because no girl is gonna, bro. If you gotta figure out if shorty likes you, bro, you don't need to talk to her, bro. And I'm guilty of this, you know what I mean? I've been in a situation where I'm pressing, like, well, I'm gonna break shorty, you feel me? Because that's just how I was raised, bro. Like, I'm gonna harass you till you feel me? Not literally, but like, I'm gonna game you up until I get what I want, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's just false. That's just misinformation, bro. Like, there should be no reason you gotta really say too much to a girl. She should already just like you for you know what I mean? And then at the end of the day, bro, like, being a single man, like, in my opinion, from my experience, I've lived a number of different lifestyles. Like, I've been the guy smashing every day. I've been the guy smashing 3 times a day. I've been celibate. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying you got to be celibate as a single man, but you shouldn't be having sex with women who you aren't interested in, who aren't adding value to your life, who you don't have some type of attraction to, who you aren't, like, kind of got a thing with, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, those pointless bodies, bro, they just mess up your soul, bro. And at the end of the day, like, after you turn a certain age, bro, it's not gonna feel right, brother. Like, I'm telling you, bro, I've smashed a lot. I've had my way my whole life. Like, I was with the girl I wanted to be with in 6th grade. Like, you know what I mean? That girl I wanted in 6th grade was my girlfriend, you know. And a lot of men don't have that experience, you know what I mean? So a lot of men get to this phase in life, post 20 whatever, and they're in college, out of college, they got a job, they got a car, they can finally compete with buddy who had the girl he wanted in 6th grade. So they think, you know what I mean? And then they crash and burn, you know what I mean? They crash and burn because they never experienced, like, having a plethora of women or being around a lot of women. But once you go through that phase and get all you gotta get out of you, like, when it comes to just your sexual fantasies and the things and attracting women and getting at women, like, you get to a point and realize, like, well, I got to a point and I realized, like, dang, like, I kind of feel gross, you know what I mean? I don't really even, like shorty the way, you know what I mean? It was just, you know what I mean? I started to feel bad and feel gross. It kind of made me feel like I was on drugs again. Cause, like, I got to the point where I was, like, smashing 3 girls a day for a while. Like, this was post 16, most time, that initial lose your virginity, then it goes crazy. That's like the time of a man's life. But most men don't get to recreate that feeling. You know what I mean? Some of us do. And yeah, it got sick for me at one point. You know what I mean? So I learned, like, yeah, that's not the case. That's not the reason either. That's not that's not the solution either, right? So it's best to really just focus on yourself, pour into yourself, you know what I mean? Not really give no attention to women that you don't like, or not attracted to, or don't have interest in. And it's like, you shouldn't just be attracted to the external, bro, because it's 2025. Like, we could do anything to our external now. You can get taller, you can get new teeth, you can get a new body, get a new butt. You know what I mean? You really need to pay attention to what she posts, how she moves, who she talks to, what are her friends doing? You know what I mean? Like, because, man, it's not safe. It's not the 80s, bro. That white picket fence lifestyle is not really a reality, bro. And you don't let these pictures of these couples with these babies, with these marriages in these houses fool you, bro. It's not like that, brother. Like, it's impossible for it to be like that, bro. Like, because they're trying to make it look like it's the 80s or 90s, but it's like, bro, there was no Instagram in the 80s or 90s, bro. And it's like, it's never that, brother. So it's like, people are only showing you their highlights on Instagram. Unless they post every day like I do, they're just showing you your highlights, bro. They're just waiting till a moment in their life is good enough for them, and they think they'll get a lot of engagement from that post, right? So those are the baby pictures. These are the wedding pictures. These are the people who haven't posted a picture all year. Then all of a sudden on Valentine's Day, you gotta, then it's like no picture all year. Then it's like a birthday. Then it's like, wait. Then it's like no picture. Then it's like marriage. And it's like, wait. Or it's the baby. Then it's like no marriage. But to each his own, you know what I mean? To each his own. And yeah, the key is to get buff and get busy, bro. Pour into yourself, go create, go start a business, go try to get rich. You know what I mean? All you got to do is try, bro. I ain't saying you'll make it, you know what I mean? But you got to go try to do something, bro. Take your mind off the fact that you're single. You know what I mean? For me, what I did, you know what I mean? I got buff. I was already in shape, but I didn't know I was so far out of shape until I got single. You know what I mean? I reached a new pinnacle, a new PR every other day. I got busy. I'm playing football overseas. I'm a pro athlete. I got practice. I'm in the gym. I'm trying to start a business. You know what I mean? Once I started the business, got the business running, I started shooting content, got the content going. You know what I mean? And then I'm just scaling from here, scaling. I don't even got time to kick it with a girl if I wanted to. Like, even like it's 11. It's about to be 11. I went to work today, had to go to the gym, came home and had to go to the gym, trained a client, came home, shot this video. It's about to be 10:30. I got to go to bed at 11 because I got to get up at 6 to go to the gym again before work. You know what I mean? There's no time to even, that's how it should look. That's how it should look. That's what a woman wants, brother. That's what they want. They want you to have no time to talk to them. They don't want you to be able to talk to them all day. They want you to have no time to talk to them. One word answers like, I'm busy, sorry. And I don't know why, but they like it more. It don't make no sense, bro. Now I see why Buddy said women deserve less, because that's what they want at the end of the day. They don't want you to be all nice to them. They don't want you to be all lovey-dovey, you know what I mean? You got to find your happy medium, bro. So the key is to get buff and get busy, bro. And then you'll look up, once you're buff and busy, you look around and be like, oh, wait, there's hella women around me. You know what I mean? You don't want to be the guy fresh out of a relationship, hella single, like, where do you feel me's at? Where the girls at? Let's get on the you feel me. It's like, bruh, you're fat, bro. You're hella depressed. You're sad. You're sloppy drunk, bro. You're taking hella drugs right now, bro. Like, no women wants to be around you, bro. And plus, I got things to do right now, bro. Like, I'm busy. I'm not even worried about women like that. You feel me? Like, if there's time, I'll entertain it. But it's like, if there's no time, I can't even, you know, I will not break the program. I will not break character. You feel me? And that's the point you want to get to. You want the program to be more important than the, you feel me? Oh, that's a bar. The program's more important than that. Yeah. But yeah, so the key is buff and busy, bro. Like, buff and busy. And I'm gonna have an ebook coming out soon on the actual art of being buff and busy. I'm gonna break it all the way down. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I apologize about the audio. Follow me on Instagram at staydownfit_Ray, RAYE, and at Bay Affiliated. You feel me? Yeah, that's it. Ciao.